Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you saw my last video, you know that I was dealing with the bold one. Well, today we're actually going to see what the bold one is capable of, and what his weaknesses are, and how we can improve him as well. So I have a few tests that we're going to be trying on him today. The first one's going to be our cobweb test, and if you look behind us here, this is my gorgeous laboratory. I built it by hand, and it took me quite a while to build. As you can see, I made it architectural. So you can probably see inside the building there's some chests and some areas with special things that we're going to be trying today. Now, a lot of the stuff that's going to be done in survival. So, as you can see, the bold one is right there. So we're going to actually back up a bit and actually get the area ready for him. So we have all these cobwebs here. Let's go into survival. So he's slow when I am in creative, but if I'm in survival, he's going to be at his max speed. And as you can see, he is quite slow when he's in the cobwebs. You see? You see at the edge there? And then when he's out of it, he's like zoomy fast. Zoomy fast. So the cobwebs definitely slow him down. But once he's out of cobwebs, he's a speedy quick demon that will get you. Oh, and expect a lot of deaths and jump scares. That's going to be something else that you're going to have to be careful of. Alright. There we go. I'm sorry about all the mobs around here. We can't really do nothing about that. And there were some tests I had to cancel. They weren't that important, but they had to be canceled. That was just one that I wanted to start from the beginning. So, another test I want to do is, can you hook the bull one with a fishing rod? This one we can actually do in creative. This one's actually one we can do. This one's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So let's see if we can do it. Yep, we can definitely hook the bull one with a fishing rod. That is a definite yes. You can yeet him up as far as you want. Even getting him to take you as well. So yes, the fishing rod definitely works. So now another one we're going to be trying out is, can the bold one create a redstone signal? So we can do this by putting a trap down for it. And I think this video needs to get explosive, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put these pressure weights down. And we'll see what will happen. I'm honestly curious to know. There we go. And I see I put some sensors on my lights so they light up at nighttime. Okay, there he comes. He's just finally moved. So is he going to fall for the trap? Is he going to be dumb enough to fall for the trap? Yep, he definitely is. He definitely is. Yep, he definitely is. Yep. Alright, he can definitely set off a redstone signal. Even the most basic. So that one's checked off the list. Alright, our next one. Would a bold one have a hard time finding you with blindness? Use a command for this one. Yep, we have to use a command for that one. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spawn it in. So with that, we're going to get some milk for ourselves. So that way, we can see, but he can't. Alright, so can he still see me? He has the blindness effect. I'm assuming he does, so let's just stay still and slowly move. Yep, he can definitely see me. So even with blindness, he can still see me. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Alright, so the next one we're going to try out is right over here. Can a totem of undying save you from the bold one? This one's actually a good question. So we have the totem of undying. So let's go ahead and go inside our building real quick. Alright, let's see. Can it survive? Yes, indeed it can. The boiled one cannot kill us if we have a total of undying. So let's go ahead and move on, shall we? That was a pretty good one, I have to say. A good example. I'm sorry, things are going to be breaking around here. Well, might as well try our next one, which is, can the boiled one get into a boat? Well, I have a way of figuring this one out. And it's pretty obvious. We put boats around the spawner, and we'll see what happens. Alright, come here, boy. Come here. He just went past the boats. Let's try for round 2. Okay. I would say no. I don't think so. If you could, it would be very hard to. And I am actually doubting the other item I was thinking about as well, which was the minecart. I was thinking the minecart would be able to work, but I'm assuming it wouldn't. Anything else on this floor? So, I know we have this one here, and there's a room back here. We're not going to go to those just yet. Those are for near the end of the video. So let's go ahead and start going upstairs. Does the boiled one go after armor stands? This seems like a silly question, but, you know, the armor stand is counted as an entity. I would think it would. So let's go ahead and see. Does the boiled one go after the armor stand? Armor stands right in front of it. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. That was a silly question that shouldn't have been answered. But let's continue, shall we? We got quite a bit of these to try out. We're going to try with these things now. Can you make the boiled one immune to drowning? So we have water breathing here. Alright. So, we've all seen the boiled one go in water. We really all have. Alright. So now he has it. So let's see what's going to happen to him. Is he going to drown? Because I've seen him drown before, and he usually drowns. I have put water breathing. Well, based on him taking damage, I don't think water breathing will work on the boiled one, so yikes. He can't be underwater ever, I guess. So now we're going to try the lava. This is actually a curious test. It's probably going to end up just like the water one, but who knows. We're going to give it fire resistance. I am sure it will be fine. Alright, we have our potion of fire resistance. Like, this has to work, right? Like, I don't know how this wouldn't work. Alright, he's got the particles. Let's go and try this out. Will he survive the lava now that he has fire resistance? Oh, he's on fire. Buddy, you have fire resistance, remember? You have fire resistance. How are you still burning? Don't die. You literally have fire resistance. He was definitely taking damage. Well, I honestly don't know what to call that. I don't know if to call that a success or a fail. Like, he was taking damage, so I am gonna have to say that would be a fail. So that does not work on him. Not at all. Alright, let's try our next thing. Can you make the boiled one slow fall? That's an interesting question. There's no way I can do this on the ground. Alright, let's go and try this out. Alright, we're gonna spawn him in. You should have the particle effect, so let's see what's gonna happen. That's not really a soul fall. So that doesn't work either. So far these potions aren't really working for us, which is to be expected. Alright, let's go ahead and try the next thing. We're going to the serious ones now. Can you make the bold one faster? We have the fastest potion in the chest. So, I don't know. We might be able to, based upon the theory. Alright. Now that he's got the effect, let's see how much faster he is. Is that normal speed? So based upon that, I think that's a fail as well. So let's move on. Can you make the bold one slower? I don't know what to think about this. This feels like a silly idea. Alright, he's got it. Well, as said, I don't think it works. So we're going to move on to the next one. As I said, all these potions so far are failing me, so thanks a lot. Can the blue one walk over rails? Now this one's an interesting one. So we're going to be trying that next. So let's first put a set of rails down. And we have to make this a complete chain or else it's going to get through it. Alright, it's together. Let's see what happens. Will it go through the rails? Yes, it does. It will go through the rails. That is a fact. Hey, buddy! Alright, so that's everything upstairs. So let's go ahead and go into the next one here. Can the bold one notice you if you're invisible? This one's actually one we need to be an F5. So I am currently invisible, and I am in survival. And I just set off a TNT. So can the bold one see me? I'm going to start running away. All the other mobs don't notice me at all. That is a fact. Like, I am completely invisible and I'm not being seen by any of these other mobs. And the truth is, it's not true. You will get killed by the bold one, even if you're invisible. So even if you're invisible, you're not going to survive. That is what I have to say. Even though you will survive to the other mobs, the bold one can still feel your presence. Alright. So let's go ahead and go on to our top 3. These are our top 3 that I am curious to find out. So, this is the third one. Can you make the bold one levitate? Use a command for this one. I'm thinking we can probably do that. So let's go ahead and try this out. Well, surprisingly, everything else is floating. But the bold one is still on the ground. So no, levitation will not work. It probably makes sense because the other potions haven't really worked against him, so let's try this one. Can you make the bold one upside down? Ooh. The thing is, though, you have to get close for this to happen. Oh my god. What is this? What am I looking at? We just called the bold one Dinnerbone. Oh my god. It actually works. Oh my god, this is heaven right now. We can actually name the bold one Dinnerbone. That's hilarious. And you see his actual height. This is what you see. Oh my god. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I can't believe that actually worked. Alright, the final one. Can you make the bull one invisible? This is the one y'all have been waiting for. Can we make the bull one invisible? Let's find out. No way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way we made it invisible. I don't believe it. Did we actually make it invisible? It's literally right there. We have made the bull one invisible! We have done it! We have done the impossible. This is a celebration party now. So let's go ahead and do that. Wait, it didn't give it then. Why didn't it? That said, we are invisible and the bull can still get us. So y'all came here to see the bull one invisible. And that's exactly what we are doing. How did it work the first time? Alright, so let's see if it works. Yep. We literally just made the bull one invisible. It just went back to being normal again. Okay, so we have the results. So you can make the bull one invisible. It only works for a short period of time. Alright. See, once he starts moving, he becomes normal again. So it only works when he's standing still, but you can make him invisible. That is possible. But I think the most important one we've seen today is that we can turn him upside down. I think that's the most important one of today. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.